With. Okay, in uh, our topic, entrepreneurship, you have played the game about Kahoot. Did you enjoy the game? So we discussed. Okay, we in the game we it is included in the game about communication, the need for an entrepreneur for communication skill, just like this. Talking, dealing, speaking is a need for an entrepreneur because if, for example, we want to deal with a customer, so we should be good in speaking and convincing other people. And then another one, people, an entrepreneur should be also good in new ideas, thinking of an innovation, and human relationship skill, of course. It's not only the way you talk, but of course your connection, relationship with people, how good you are in uh, dealing, okay, relating with other people. So human relation skill. You can see that the customer is already angry. You will not push yourself to sell the product. Okay, should be considerate also. That's human relation skill. And then perseverance. You know, starting a business, an entrepreneur can be very hard. So, an entrepreneur need to persevere in order to uh, his business will be successful. And another one, another need for an entrepreneur is a technical skill. He should also be good in technical like computers, can also be the laptop or the cell phone because almost all of the the things you can find in computers also in cell phones now because of that different applications. So those are the things needed by an entrepreneur, okay, which is related, of course, in our module module one, week one, entrepreneurship. So I will show you the actual module so that we can discuss. Okay, so this is the module Entrepreneurship World. Okay. So in Entrepreneurship World, week one, module one, as you can see, we made it very simple for you to understand, okay, and will not have any problem in studying the module. So in an introduction, do you often heard of the word entrepreneurship? Are you wondering what it's all about? Are you curious how it works? This module will help you to the exciting world of entrepreneurship. So open your mind to the exciting world of entrepreneurship. Actually, entrepreneurship is very exciting. If you are, of course, earning money because of your business is successful, you will be very excited. Okay? You will not have any problems in buying some other things because you are a successful person because of your business. And most successful person have their own business. Do you believe that? Okay? If they have their own business and then the business is also successful, they will also become successful and they will be very happy. Why? Because they can buy anything they want. They can also travel. Okay? And then because this pandemic, Now, we are limited, but we don't have any um, things, any problem with regards to financial. There are different objectives that we can find here in our module. First one is to define entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? The second one is to understand the entrepreneurship as a business and then appreciate the process of business. Okay, in order for you to understand, let's go on with the let's recall portion. Okay, think and name at least four of your favorite items that is always with you inside your bag. Write your answers on the boxes below. So this is very easy. What can you find inside your bag if you are a student? The first one start with letter C and ends with letter E. That is cell phone. Okay. All, if you have your cell phone, all of the things, okay, your schedules are already there. The messages, the person that you are going to deal with is also there. And then, of course, you can find your cell phone, ball pens, notebooks, if you are a student, books, and other things need for you to study. But for businessman, businesswoman, they can find other things, things that is connected with her or his business. So those are the things you can find in the bag. And why did we have this let's recall portion? In order to prepare you for the succeeding topic. So as we have mentioned a while ago that the module is created uh, with the most essential learning competencies only. So most essential. So the things that you will bring in your bag are only the things that you need for your transaction in a day. So the same thing. Okay, all the only important things that we need to know in entrepreneurship will be discussed in week one, module one of entrepreneurship. Okay, the tools that we need. What are the things we need to understand? Okay, so let's proceed to next. Let's understand. Okay, so are you a type of person who always coming up with the new ideas? As we have observed in our game, Kahoot, new ideas, innovation, reinvent something. Okay, now it's the time for you to know that your weirdest idea, as your friends or relatives told you, the key for a great opportunity because of entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship, okay, is closely related with business. And for most who are starting a business, it is an opportunity. Okay, learn what are the things needed for an entrepreneur to become successful. So, what is entrepreneurship? So, entrepreneurship is the activity of setting up or okay, setting up a business, then taking financial risk in hope for a profit. So, as you can see in entrepreneurship, in starting a business, there is the word risk, risk, financial risk. Why? Because you do not know the things that needed by the customer. You only have the idea, but do you really know? Or based on your observation, is that true? Okay. You think that that will be the customer will be uh, encouraged to buy. Yes, you want to buy, but you don't have money. So that is also risky. Okay, so those are the things needed by the entrepreneur. And then the person who creates the business or businesses and embraces every challenge, okay, in the development of operation is the entrepreneur. So, what is entrepreneur as a business? Okay, so according to Professor Feliciano R. Fajardo, business means various concepts to different individuals. Okay, various concepts to different individuals. So it started with the concept. So if you will start your business, you have to think if what will be the needs of the customer. What will be the services that will be needed by your community. So a customer can be the whole community. So how many people will be looking for your product in the community? So those will be the possible question. So business business or entrepreneur or businessman, they are looking for means in selling goods and services. So goods that can be touched, okay, and then services cannot be touched. So example of services, for example, haircutting, for example, beauty care, okay, beauty care services. You will do something to make them beautiful, then they are going to pay you. And of course, when you say goods, we will also refer to production. Why? We'll be creating not only one, okay, but if we know that, for example, a certain product is being patronized, being always bought by the customer, and it is effective for them to make them beautiful. So, you create another product, the same product, and will be bought by many customers. So, in a way, you are having your production. And then, of course, if you will have your production, you will think of your resources, uh, people that will create the product, the place wherein you will create the product, and other things, other resources, methods of creating it. And as we go on with the entrepreneurship subject, you will know more things about that later on to satisfy the needs of the society. So, goods or services is being used to satisfy the needs and wants of the people in the community, okay, or your customer. So it can be only goods, but also a combination of goods and services. Just like now, if you're going to buy want to eat Jollibee, eat chicken in Jollibee, just a click. Order in Jollibee, call, click, then they will deliver it in your doorstep. So you have the goods, you have the food, the Jollibee, delivered it. So the delivery is a service in your doorstep. So goods and services combined because of pandemic. Okay. So goods and services defined. So we have discussed a while ago. Goods can be touched. So samples are bread, shampoo, pencil, bag, and services are things cannot be touched. Okay, if you are okay, burden cookery, oh, so create the foods, the goods, but you will deliver that to the customer through text. They ordered, and then you're going to deliver the item. So you'll be having the services. Okay, an entrepreneur, your mission is to fulfill society satisfaction. That's why you are there. Okay, they want to buy in your business because you are satisfying the needs of your customer. So the thing that you will put in mind, do my customer really need my product? So imagine if your business or your products cannot be bought by customer, what will happen to your business? You're not satisfying the needs and wants. So your business uh, will not be successful. Okay, or we will suffer. They will you will suffer loss because no one will buy your product because your product cannot satisfy the customer. So you have to think of the things that will satisfy your customer. Is it price? Okay. Is it the things? Okay, the way you deal with them and other things. So you have to deal with your society, have the connection. Okay, so are they different from each other? So let's see. So needs and wants. So you say need the things that you cannot live without. Okay, imagine food, for example, need or a want. You will not. Okay, I will not eat today. I don't want. Will that true within a day you will not eat. So food is a need. Okay, dress, uh, house, or okay, the place you are going to live. It is a need. But wants are the things indicates luxury. Uh, okay, you can buy a car worth, for example, 500,000. That is already new. But you want a good design. So you want the car worth 10 million for automotive. So what can you call that? A car, a need or a want? Okay, it is luxury already. Okay, uh, and more if that is very expensive, it can be called a luxury. Okay, so it is a want for a customer. Okay, so some prioritize need more than wants or vice versa. It depends on the level of satisfaction or fulfillment of individual. So it's either need or a want, a, that will urge the customer to buy. So you have to identify what is the need or the want. So key points to remember in business and entrepreneur, it is important that you know how to identify the society's needs and wants. Because from there you can draw your own ideas and determine what kind of business, goods or services that you can offer to fulfill the satisfaction. And by knowing it, you will benefit as well as an entrepreneur for your business development innovation. Okay, so the process, business process relevance. Okay, why do we need to study, need to know about business process? Okay, people's lives will be stressful, complicated, and can cause a lot of dissatisfaction. But the help of entrepreneurs who tirelessly keep on searching for the needs and wants, they make use of their talents and skills, together with the business resources to produce or create goods and services just to provide and make things available for people. So people is uh, needed by entrepreneurs. Community is needed by entrepreneurs in order for them to live. But the community also need entrepreneurs to continuously innovate and make life beautiful. They make life meaningful. Imagine if you don't have a cell phone, you're just using, you need to travel in order for us to meet. So we cannot have this kind of mode of learning today. Good thing they invented the cell phone, they invented internet in order for us to learn, even though we are facing different challenges in uh, the pandemic COVID-19. Okay? So because of the entrepreneur, goods and services, you don't need to go out. You can just order and then they will deliver it in your doorstep. So we are very thankful for entrepreneurs. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, the thing that you will need to know is to what are the things that satisfy their needs and wants. So do not forget that. In conclusion, entrepreneurship is about business. Okay? Business is not only about selling production of goods and services, but also fulfilling society satisfaction. It's not only you have to create, but also you need to consider if it is or it will be bought by the customer. So business can offer both good and goods and service. Okay, needs and wants are different from each other, but you have to consider that business originates from your idea, and business can grow out from people's needs and wants. And business is part of our daily routine. Without it, okay, without them, uh, okay, life will not be so beautiful. Okay, there will be you need to go out and travel without those entrepreneurs. Business plays an important role in the improvement of way of living of people, and that is true. Business helps people to adapt changes. Okay, so that's all. And how are you going to answer this? This is very easy for Let's Apply. So you can put this in a notebook, take a photo. If you're using digitize or modular, you can write it directly in your module. Take a photo. If you're using digitize, okay, put this in a notebook, then take a photo, send it to me. Initially in Google Classroom. Worst comes to worst, you can also send it to me through personal message. So we are going to use the two platforms, Google Classroom, and then um, okay, the Messenger, and the Clipper also. You can make use of the Clipper. So later on, you can see how to use the Clipper. That will also help you to improve your technical skills. Okay, that will be an improvement. So here, the things you can do in let's analyze. So even if you will not put this, people cannot go out to purchase. You can just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then things that you can do. Oh, people cannot go out. So what will you the things that you will think if people cannot go out? Okay, a business for delivery. Okay, so those are the possible answers, okay, to the question. And the let's create, so you can just put a big box and then put your drawing. And for let's evaluate, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have to choose between A, B, C, and D. So put only, okay, for number one, for example, your answer is uh, letter B. Or, so one, B, two, okay, letter in your answer. Okay, so that's all. Okay, keep safe, and then you can do the submission of this module will be on the next meeting until up to the next meeting. So if it is Thursday, so Thursday next week will be the submission. Okay, that can send it through Google Classroom. I will create an activity or assignment. Then you can also send it to me through personal message. Do not share it to your classmates. Okay, let them also study and learn about entrepreneurship. Okay, I will end now this meeting.